everyone, welcome back to the Hurricane HQ, and today we have another tropical outlook here for the East Pacific Ocean. Currently we have an invest which currently has a 90% chance of forming. As you can see on your screen right now, you can see in this red area, we have an area right here that has a 90% chance of forming, along with another area just to the east of that, along the coast of Central America, which has a 30% chance of development, although in this video we're going to be focusing on this invest right here, which has a 90% chance of forming by the National Hurricane Center. Now, as you can see, this is the latest information, and this is from the National Hurricane Center. They did say that showers and thunderstorms associated with an area of low pressure located several hundred miles southwest of Manzanillo, Mexico, continues to show increasing signs of an organization. This system will likely become a tropical depression later today or tonight while it moves slowly westward. Environmental conditions are expected to become less conducive for additional development in the next couple of days, although we could be seeing this system develop before those conditions become worse. Now, currently located 13.1 degrees north, 107.9 degrees west, maximum winds up to 30 miles per hour with maybe gusts getting into tropical storm force. We have minimum central pressure of 1,007 millibars, environmental pressure of 1,010 millibars, basically the pressure around the center. The radius of circulation, 120 nm. Radius of maximum winds, 70 nm. Now let's move on here to our tropical cyclone impacts. Now this is my forecast, not by the National Hurricane Center or anything. I am saying that the risk for storm surge on land is none. Same with wind damage and heavy rain. We're not really going to be seeing this system impacting the coast or anything, so it's going to mostly remain a fish storm, although we could see some impacts to maybe Hawaii or something. Although we will post further updates on this system as it moves throughout the Pacific. Now, if we switch over to our current satellite here, this is what the system is currently looking like. You can see all of these areas, which are in these white blobs here. This is a convection. Convection, basically, it's just showing that the system is pretty strong, and we're seeing a lot of thunderstorms popping up. And we're going to be seeing this thing get a lot more organized. Now, here is one of our forecast models for where this is going to be heading. I'm not one of them, but this is basically all the forecast models combined into one map. So you can see we're mostly going to be seeing this system travel to the west here. Maybe a few miles, make it a little bit more north, although we're going to be seeing it go in this general direction, and that's really all that matters. Here's our GFS, or the GFS Ensemble model. This is saying that we're going to be seeing this system possibly getting a little stronger in these regions over here. It's saying if it actually heads a bit more north, we could get a tropical storm, weak to mid-range tropical storm, I believe. Although if it makes a more southern track, it will stay pretty weak. Now, if we head over to our GEPS model here, you can see a lot of this model is showing it's a pretty big mess. I'm not really like, it looks like it's mostly gonna head to the west, although some models take it to the east somehow and to the north. So definitely not much agreement here. But what this model is agreeing with is if it does head to the west, we're gonna be seeing some strengthening, possibly into a low-end tropical storm. Now, this is our model intensity guidance, and this is basically a blend of models on one map here. This chart is basically saying anything above this little green line here is a tropical storm, or always has tropical storm force winds. Right now, it is currently invest, not a tropical depression yet. We'll have to reach 30 to 35 miles per hour for it to be classified as a tropical depression. Although, there's pretty good agreements that we're going to be seeing it get a little stronger. Oh, I'm sorry there. There's pretty good agreement that we're going to be seeing this system strengthen here. You can see it's either going to stay as strong as it is for a little while, or it's going to strengthen. So I believe we will hit a tropical storm. It's pretty likely. Even one model is showing it eventually, getting real close to hurricane force winds. So we'll have to watch this pretty closely, as we could be seeing our first hurricane in the Pacific Ocean, possibly, although it's pretty unlikely that we're going to see a hurricane. Now here's our forecast models. We're going to be using the HWRF model for this, and as you can see, this is about right now. We have pressure around 1,000 millibars-ish, and if we actually head to the next frame, you can see it did weaken a little bit, although if we go to the next frame after this, it continues to weaken a bit. That's the main thing. Although, once we get to, I would say, about later today-ish, I would say 18Z, we're going to start to see this thing strengthening a little bit. You could see we're going to get possibly, I'm saying possibly, by maybe around 12 a.m. Eastern, we're going to start to see this thing get below 1,000 millibars. And maybe even getting pretty strong. You can see the eye is getting pretty well defined right there. And it's going to continue getting stronger and stronger, possibly even becoming a hurricane, as it's going to drop to 984 millibars here. We could be seeing a strong tropical storm or hurricane in this region, so we have to be watching out. Now, I believe this is South America. Down here, so we're gonna have to watch this pretty closely, as we could even see this thing impact lands. It's unlikely, but possible. And you can see again, it's gonna maintain strength for a while, and then eventually begin to weaken rapidly. And then and then we're just gonna see this thing possibly strengthen to a tropical storm, or maybe even a hurricane. I'm not saying we're going to be seeing a hurricane. I'm just saying it's not. It's definitely a possibility. Although I would say tropical depression or tropical storm is nearly a guarantee at this point. Now here's my forecast. This is the chance of formation. I believe there's 100% chance of formation. This system is going to form into a low-end tropical depression at least. Now let me just say that the National Hurricane Center is giving it a 90% chance, the highest you can go for the NHC. So this is not official, this is just my forecast. So I believe it's going to develop maybe later today into tomorrow. So we'll have to watch this pretty closely. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope everyone enjoyed. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell to never miss the next tropical update. And if you want to check out any of our outlets or our website, everything is in the description below. Anyway, have a nice day, everyone. And we'll post another video, most likely later today or tomorrow, whenever this system forms. Have a nice day.